I spoke to him about the things that he was going through, and he has like a few. He's got some stuff going on. It's just, things are piling on.
Yeah, it's
On top
overwhelming.
of him. It's overwhelming him. So I told him that's why we came to the conclusion. Like, okay, you take a break from all of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You take a break from all of that. We can do, not to say necessarily we can do without, but we'll hold it down while you get all your shit together. Kind of like how y'all did for me back in the summer of, what was that, 22? I was like, yo, if you need a break, just say that. And that's why I've asked him to show us how to do the producing, how to do the editing, how to do all the other stuff, how to make the TikTok posts, all that other stuff. Because if you're doing all of that for 2 podcasts, and you have a wife, and you have 2 kids, and you're trying to, maintain your household and trying to work on top of that, you're going to overwhelm yourself. And just on top of it, and just naturally the type of person that he is, he's not going to say anything. He's not going to say, guys, I think I'm doing a little too much. I'm burning myself out. No, you kind of got to pry with him. And it's like, oh, dude, say something. You know what I mean?
That's what I told him. Like, I was like, yo, if you don't want to record, it's okay. We can, skip. We put 2 recordings out. And he was like, oh, I'll see how I feel when I get home. I was like, dude, just say you want to take a break. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
His heart is in the right place because he feels like he'll be letting us down if that's the case. And we're all just like, nah, man.
Yeah. Nah, nigga, go sleep.
Right. Well, welcome to Excuse Me Brother podcast show. I'm your host, Brother Jay. I got Brother Tay with me tonight, and tonight we got another co-host. We got a special co-host tonight. We got Brother Zay from the Loading Up podcast, y'all.
Yo, what's going on?
Filling in for Producer Jay. Thank you for coming on, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Oh,
How you
we're
been?
gonna delete that whole section.
Tired.
No, we ain't got to delete the whole thing. We could leave in some of it.
I would delete that whole thing. Fantastic.
So if you
work.
caught the earlier part of the podcast, we were discussing Producer Jay and his absence. Producer Jay will be taking a brief hiatus from the shows to focus on himself, focus on his family, get his mind right, get his mental together. Kind of like I did a couple summers ago. That's necessary sometimes. He does a lot. But Producer Jay, if you're listening, we love you. At least I do. I can't speak for the other 2.
I'm gonna say love's a strong ass word for me. I've been burned too much by that word. I kind of don't say it that much anymore.
I love everybody.
I do deeply appreciate you. You have as much love as I can give. That I'm not dating. That I'm not dating. You have my brother love.
Brotherly love.
More than Brother Jay.
No,
You don't insult me.
not to your face.
Bam.
Oh, he does to my face. He does it.
Bam.
When I piss him off, he says it straight to my face.
Oh, me?
Both of you.
Oh, well, yeah.
I feel like you talk about me more though. Producer Jay just like, if I'm not in his sight, I'm not out of his mind. He had so much shit going on.
No, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
You ever wonder if I talk about you outside? I don't. I'm too busy lost in my own world.
Yeah, with just 6 jobs and 5 streaming services.
I do what I can
Which
to
sounds
get this
crazy.
money.
So how your brother's been, man?
Pretty good. Planning out my vacation trips. I got like 3 coming up now.
3?
Excuse me, brother?
Yeah.
I'm going to North Carolina again for Dreamville Fest. Got my VIP tickets.
He did say that.
That's in April. Me and my roommates are going to Canada in May. So
You also did say that, yes.
And then I my father's side of my family has asked me to visit them sometime in the summer, so I'll be heading to Delaware for a weekend.
Delaware's nice.
And then I found out that 2 of my cousins just passed the bar, and they're opening a law firm in Chicago. And I always wanted to go to Chicago, so I'm like, I'll go to Chicago, visit them real quick.
Nice. It's a good city.
Spend some time in Chicago in the summer as well.
I've always wanted to go to
new
Chicago too.
That's a new one. Oh, I haven't fully planned that out. I want to go to Chicago, and I want to see at least a Cubs or a White Sox game. Mostly
Why
the
not
Cubs.
both?
Depends on the tickets. You need to understand. I'm a bougie bitch. I'm about to spend like $400 on these Yankee MVP tickets for my grandfather for Father's Day.
Against who?
I think the Pirates or some shit, or the Blue Jays. It's very low costing. Because remember, they're more expensive against higher price people.
I was gonna say that's low costing.
It's Yankee stuff.
Figure, right?
You need to understand, the MVP thing is like you're right behind home base.
Okay.
But then you also get to
go.
Base and plate, same shit.
No, it's not. They're completely different.
I got you. I
understood what you home base and home plate.
Yes, they're different.
We all know what we all know what it means.
Home base. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I called it home base every time especially as a runner, I always called it home base.
It's home plate.
I call it the plate when I'm up to bat. That's the only time I call it a plate. I don't even call it home plate. I call it I'm up to the plate. But when you're running, it's a base. Regardless, you're going to be right behind home plate. But then also, you get access to a tunnel and a little lounge that gives an all-you-can-eat buffet and a private bar. I've been in there once. They had all-you-can-eat sushi. They had barbecue and like 17 screens.
Damn.
And then you can go up to your seat. I was up. I had it one time. They give you like a little. I can't think of the word. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. They give you like a little wristband, so you can go past security to go up to do whatever you want, and then like you enter.
That's really dope.
Yeah, then they give you free desserts after. It's a whole thing.
I mean, for $400, that doesn't sound that bad, you know.
It's $400 because it's two people, 2 tickets. Tickets are $100.
Oh,
that's
that's good though.
Yeah, it's less than your WrestleMania tickets. I'm not gonna hold you. It's way less than what I paid for these Dreamville VIP tickets. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like,
well, I mean, I can see why you say that, but remember, WrestleMania is 2 nights.
It is.
So that's.
I want to put it like this. I paid for Dreamville 1 ticket. I paid $800.
Ooh.
For a 2-night music festival, but I understand what comes with that because I get my own private session. I get to sit at a place where everyone has to stand and everything. Like my own for a music festival, the VIP stuff. You know, like how you've been to music festivals where like you have everyone on one side for general admission and you have one side blocked off for the other people. I'm on the other side with the other people.
Nice.
Looking at you all struggle as I find places to sit. And then I also get my own.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a whole thing. I get my own private bar as well. And then I also get last year they were giving out free haircuts and free massages. Along with free merchandise that you get for just being in the section. So I can't wait to see what they have this year.
I kind of do want to go to a Dreamville festival. Just for that. Because I like J. Cole's music, so I think I would enjoy myself. And they're in North Carolina, right? I remember Raven went to one, I think last year or the year before. She said she had a good time.
She was there last year because you texted me, like, try to find her. And I was like, does she have VIP tickets? And you were like, no. I was like, I ain't doing it. I did said it. I was like, does she have VIP tickets? She was like, no, not to my knowledge. I was like, she with them? Nah, I ain't coming out this section.
She with the commoners, the streetwalkers and the publicans.
I was like, she with
crazy. One of my supervisors at work, when he goes to Knicks tickets, he gets like lower level seats. And if say like he goes to the Knicks in Washington or whatever have you, he has to take an Acela Express train. He cannot take like the regular Amtrak trains or anything like that. He has to take the express train. Because I'm like, yo, what are you bougie now? He's like, yes. Like I don't want to ride with the common public. Like what do you? I'm like, what kind of elitist shit is this?
I mean, I can't say nothing because you definitely saw me in my next adventure in the section.
I'm still mad at you for that. Because you can take these people, but you won't take me. You know I want to go to a Knicks game.
It's okay. My other friend also cursed me out. There's like, how you gonna take them and not me?
Right. Like,
I was like,
what did Brother Zay, this man was at the Barclays Center and Madison Square Garden in like the same week with
false
fire seats.
I went to Barclays Center to watch the Liberty. None of y'all wanted to go.
The Liberty who?
The Liberty.
Exactly. That's the point.
I didn't.
When I was in the Barclays Center, I was watching the WNBA team. Liberty.
Oh.
I have not won. I have.
Yo, isn't Brianna? Did she win the MVP?
Yes, she did.
Come on, man. Come on. They're closer to winning a championship than. Well, I can't say the Knicks are.
No, you're right.
Nah, I don't know.
They got to the finals. They just lost.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did. That is correct.
To tell you the truth, when they got to the finals, I was debating buying tickets to that finals game. But I was like, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to watch them lose. Because I know they were going to lose. I watched that. I knew when I saw that series, I was like, that's the only team that beat them, and they playing them in the finals. I watched this. Like, I ain't watching this.
Yeah, it was hard.
They lost on the home floor for the title. I ain't watching the other team celebrate on my fucking floor. I'm throwing shit. I'm gonna get booked out.
I'm throwing shit.
I'm throwing cups. I'm like, y'all don't deserve this. How dare you celebrate on my home floor? I kill a bitch. But I'm the Yankee stuff. The Yankee stuff is for my grandfather. That's his Father's Day gift. He's the only father I got alive at the moment.
Are you going to try and get him serenaded on stage at home plate by the Yankees?
No.
Speaking of serenading.
There you go.
Hashtag segues. You see how I did that? See how I bobbed and weaved and
That's what I did in my solo episode.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Well, I want to hear it. I'm trying to listen to it, but I don't know. Shit.
It'll come out eventually.
It'll get there.
It'll get there.
But speaking of Saturday, we got today's topic. We got to talk about what's going on these concerts lately.
Yo, my man,
these performances, it's been so much drama-filled stuff. I think we should start off with the more famous one of the bunch, the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Oh my God, I love the memes that came out of this. If you did, did you guys watch the Usher performance at the Super Bowl?
I did. Yes.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Oh my God, I watched it with like my friends. I was at one of my friends' house with his family because my friend's mom called. Was like, "You coming over?" And I was like, "Oh, the mom calling me. I got to." I'm not trying to get cursed out on the phone. And so I watched it with that family, even though my family also called, but we're not going to talk about it.
That's crazy.
You want to know? You want to know the truth? I watched it with them last year because the last Super Bowl I was in South Carolina for a funeral, and I hated it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
They were the worst in this. They were both. My mom and my grandfather were drunk, just yelling at me.
Oh yeah, we talked about this during last year's Super Bowl episode. I remember this.
Mom was going crazy talking about Chris. It's like, what did she do to Chris Brown to make him do that? And I was like, what is going on here? My grandfather like, I fucking hate this Rihanna music. I'm like, I need to go.
Rihanna performed the last year's Super Bowl?
She did. That's when she announced she was pregnant again.
Right. You're right. See, you see how these things just fly over my head and just time flies so fast. Like, you know what I mean?
Tell you true, I did when the Chiefs won and they were like back-to-back champions. I was like, they won last year?
They won last year? Yeah.
I was so lost.
Right.
I was like, I think back-to-back.
I think since COVID, everybody's memory is all messed up. The whole timeline is messed up.
We're like, the entire timeline has been screwed up. But yeah, back to the
Super Bowl. Usher again acted up crazy. So we all saw him bring out Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys looking great.
Yeah,
and that all red suit. I thought she was playing tribute to Rihanna for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought she was. I was like, is she pregnant too?
Oh, she doesn't have children, right? Like her own biological children?
I don't know. I thought her and Swiss Beats have kids. If anything, I figured they would.
Well, I know he has kids from his previous marriage, but I don't think she has any kids of her own.
Well,
I could be wrong. Let me look that up for us.
I feel like Alicia Keys would be a great mother to her own kids. Alicia Keys. Have you ever, my brother say?
Yes.
Have you ever seen this video of Cardi B? Like she was on live. She was on live like doing stuff, and then her child ran in, and she was listening to her own music, and she turned her music off. Like, what's going on? I did see that. And then it was like,
real quick, Alicia Keys and Swift Beats have 2 boys together, so I said corrected.
Okay.
But as did Alicia Keys and Usher, they got a song called My Boo because they got history together.
Apparently, right?
Yeah, they did. Apparently, they did date in high school. I'm going or close to it because they have like the little picture of them together in the car.
But were they together or were they just like really good friends?
I'm not allowed to answer that question because I don't know.
I mean, either way,
they could have been friends with benefits.
That was such a long time ago. High school.
It's still long, close to. They look like high school kids. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's still a long time ago. But the way that he was hugging up on Alicia Keys from back.
I mean, because I'm not mistaken, Swiss Beats, he responded to the so-called, outrage about how they acted on stage, and he was just like, "Whatever, y'all looking at the wrong thing. It was a nice performance," and that's how I took it. It was a good performance, and they're artists and they're playing their part. They're singing the song. It's a performance. They're performing. I didn't think of it as anything crazy. That was just me.
All right. No, go, brother Jay. I'll let you go first.
I want to feel that way. Like, I really do. I really want it to just be seen as just that, as them performing, especially about a song about like longtime lovers. You know what I mean? Because that's what the song is about. My Boo is about longtime lovers. Like, we've been rocking together since we were kids, type shit. You know what I mean? And the way that he embraced her on stage it just seems like you want it to be performative, right? But Usher been doing this a little too much and a little too publicly recently for it to just be seen that way. It's like, yo, Usher, like, you've been in trouble with this before. Like, the last time you serenaded a well-known woman like this on stage publicly, like, it caused an entire outrage and it broke up a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta kind of. Yeah,
I can only give him like 30% of that. Only because like this wouldn't, if anything, that wouldn't have been Usher. Like, Usher played a part in that, but honestly, that wouldn't have kicked off as much if it wasn't for Keke Palmer's boyfriend tweeting that shit. Let's be honest.
You right.
And then but her response to it also didn't help either. So like they had more of a part in their nonsense. I would give Usher a small percentage.
I mean, you're not wrong. I just think that, like, it was awkward because no man really wants to see, like, okay, when we go back to the Keke Palmer situation, right? She was into it. You know what I'm saying? She was really into it. To him, this may have just been, a performance, but she was really digging that.
Yeah, but Keke Palmer and Usher weren't performing together at the time, right?
No,
that's different.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
because Alicia Keys and Usher were performing. They were actually, doing a performance.
Right.
But Keke Palmer was just being nasty.
She was just being right. She was being a fan.
Yeah.
And in that moment, she was, and I feel like, it's hard. It's hard to, and so I don't think that her boyfriend was wrong in the way that he felt. I just think that
his response was wrong. I always say that. I think his response was a bit much. I think his response was too much. That's the issue. Like, you gotta understand, and I understand feeling a type of way because of that. You want to know what you don't want to do is put what you. If you're upset, never remember. I forgot who said it, but I remember. Oh, a coach on ESPN said it. The one that used to, Herm Edwards, the one that used to coach the Jets. He said you could always do angry things and type it out, but you should never press send because those whatever you said angry will not bring positive consequences. So like he could, by all means, he has a right to feel what he's feel. I think that's a conversation you should have privately with him. Like type it out and be like, this is like I felt this type of way to her. You don't want to put that in public because once you put it in public, there's too many opinions, and you know how when it comes to the internet with social media, one opinion leads to like a whole nother bunch of war stuff. And you're gonna find out something you wasn't really want to be a part of because they're gonna make you a flagship in something. You may not even believe that standards. You may not even believe that stance, but because you tweeted something in public that was too close to something, they're gonna use you. The same thing I say when wherever we go on stuff. Whenever me and you write stuff on the throws, I'm like, be careful with some of this stuff because we could be put on something we want no parts of. And that's something we don't even believe it. But because our comment or...
Oh, you mean like when we comment on certain things?
Yeah, like when we comment or we post, I do the same thing when it comes to the Twitch streams with my boy Ace. Even with our Twitch streams, they're loading up. Without certain things, if we say certain things, if it's too close to something, we will become a flagship for it. Easily. We may not even believe the nonsense, but we're still going to be a flagship. If I say something outrageous against like the LGBT community, I'm going to be put on the face. It could be nothing to do with it, but I could have said something about I hate this thing, and then be like, you hate LGBT, and I'm like, I was talking about cookies. I don't know what y'all was doing. But now because everyone was like, nah, he's lying. He clearly don't like lesbians and stuff like that. I'm like, where did this come from?
Hey, that's fair. That's fair.
So I think it's because he tweeted it. That's what caused the problem. I'm not mad with his response. He's right to feel that way. Just keep it until you.
But didn't she also have a public response as well?
That's also what made it worse because she also responded publicly.
Yeah,
that's what made it worse. She was in like a whole nother music video.
Yeah,
she is another music video. I think she was in Usher's music video.
Usher's music video.
Like this is what something like this is what a mom does, and I'm like, you're not helping.
You're not helping the situation at all.
Yeah. See, with that situation, it was everybody's at fault there. Usher's a little at fault, but he was performing. But she was definitely at fault for what she did. He was at fault for being angry and putting it publicly. Then she comes back and basically slaps him in the face, being in the Usher video.
Publicly slaps him in the face.
Yeah. It's a big mess.
But the reason why I hold Usher a little bit more accountable is like, not necessarily more accountable, but I hold his accountability in a different light because you know this. Like, you know that, one, she's in a relationship. Two, her man is probably the jealous type. And three, even if it's just performative, it looks bad. Like, you take a woman on stage and you start grinding on her, you start dancing on her, you start holding her a certain way, in a way that only her man should hold on to her. Like, he should be physical with her like that. If you're doing it on stage in front of everybody, it's like, all right, the first time you did this, okay, we understand. Like, if you just take a random woman from the crowd, like a random single woman from the crowd, okay, you know, they're fans. This is their 15 seconds of fame. They'll go home with a memory and call it a night. But like I said, Kiki is in a relationship. She is a mother, and she was with this man. She lives with this man.
Yep.
As far as he's concerned, this man just basically took my woman, in a sense. For like 15 seconds, he just took my woman from me, right? Now with Alicia Keys, she's actually married to Swiss Beats. You know, she's married to him, has two sons with him, and this, that, and the third. Now, like we also said, they're performing, right? We know that they're performing, but
you want to know something?
What's that?
Because I didn't tell you what I thought of that.
Oh yeah. Yes, please.
You want the honest truth? It's not even the perform. You want to know the people that really are paying attention to that, like that whole hug situation and thing like that. The dancing grinding part was a bit too much, but the hug part, where like them like laughing and like hugging like that looked like old friends to me. Like, because I've definitely seen friends do that.
Nah, hold up. Hold up. Because I'm the only one married here. Okay.
It's true.
Right.
This is true.
If I hug on another female, the way Usher hugged Alicia Keys in that performance, it's gonna be a fight.
It's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
It definitely looked bad, but in my brain, I'm like, oh, like if there was more frontwards, and I feel like that hug wouldn't have been as bad because their reactions was like, oh, hug from a friend, like embrace the way they laughed about it. It's only because it was from the back that it looked more problematic.
Yeah, you can hug a friend from the front. You ain't hugging a friend from the back. I'm sorry.
I'm thinking about it like this. I've been friends with Raven for almost 20 years. I have never hugged her from behind. Never.
That's disrespectful.
Right. I've hugged her from the front. We've hugged each other from the side. You know what I mean? But I've never hugged her from behind. That's kind of reserved for...
You want Monster?
Yeah. Huh?
I've hugged the front from the back, but not from the lower half. Only like upper, like shoulder wise.
Yeah. See, I've never done that either. No.
Raven's too tall for you to do that. We know
that's number one.
That's disrespectful.
It's not wrong. Okay, Raven is actually too tall for me to do that. But even then, like, I've never hugged her like from around the waist from behind or anything like that. I probably wouldn't either.
Waist hugs are a bit much.
And that's what he was doing. He was hugging her from the waist, and they was
swinging
back and forth.
Yeah, it was clear. That's a very the whole swing back and forth stuff. I'm like, well,
and then they looking at each other and laughing. I'm like, oh nah, see Usher, you doing too much, dude.
He's got to know in his position, especially after what he's already been through. He gotta know not to do that.
Yeah, but at the same time, for this particular situation, again, they were just performing. That's how I took it. They were performing. If they weren't performing, if she wasn't part of the performance, it was just some random lady that he grabbed up there, then it would be a problem. But no, they were actually performing. They were singing a song together. You know what I'm saying? And that type of song, it sort of has those feelings. You know, so I get
songs could be a powerful thing though.
Yeah.
So that led to, I forgot, two artists performed I wish I could remember. It was like two artists performed a song where they're like, we should just kiss already on the Grammys. I can't tell you. I'll tell you later. But like, they have a song.
Excuse me, brother?
One of the artists' name was like Charlie. And I think it was Megan Trainor. They have a song together. It's like a Marvin Gaye remix of like Let's Get It On. But they try to make it more PG. I can't remember the name. I'll tell you two later. But like they performed it not at the Grammys. They performed it like on an award show, and like at the end they like made out on the stage. And I remember that.
Man, what was their skin color? Let me stop.
Wait,
of
Caucasian.
Of course.
In the mountains of Caucasus.
Mountains of Caucasus. They got an 800 credit score right now as we speak.
So we talk about Alicia Keys and Usher. We don't think that one was that bad, right?
Yeah,
it was problematic, but it wasn't that bad. But the next one,
I don't think it before we go to the next one, I don't think it was that bad because even Swiss Beats was like whatever. They were just performing, and that's Alicia Keys.
Swiss Beats helps it out.
Okay, so before we do, there's one last thing about Swiss Beats. He understands the business and he understands performance.
Yeah.
So I think that his response, like you said, was kind of apropos, because it's like, okay, yeah, it's whatever. She's coming home to me anyway. The distinction between that, like I mentioned before, and that in the Keke Palmer situation is that Keke was like, she was fangirling that night.
Yeah.
And in that moment, this dude, her husband or her man, whatever, in that moment, he felt like, yo, Usher just took my girl from me. Well, Swiss Beats ain't thinking that because he knows that there's a performance.
I said you lose your girl to a real one, like T.I. But Usher.
Damn, Mr. Boondocks. God, I miss the Boondocks. What, Usher?
That man became so popular. That means gonna be so popular. Every time Usher does something, it's gonna be crazy. It's like, damn, you lost your girl to Usher. I can understand a rip. It's so funny.
Yeah.
No, but the next one is a lot more worse than my.
Oh, this one's way worse.
It was the old.
Yeah, say who this one? Did you see this one, brother Zay?
I saw the video.
I
Oh
sent
my
it to you on the
goodness.
group chat. There's so much more about this.
Oh,
There's
man,
a lot more. There's a lot more news to come along with it, and keep you all updated as we go along.
Please do,
So-
because this
This
So-
is still
yeah, yeah.
ongoing then.
yes, this
Oh,
is still
yes.
ongoing. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So apparently, we talked about fangirling out. So there's a Nigeria. He's from Nigeria, right? A Nigerian artist.
I think he's Nigerian. Yes,
I think I'm gonna mispronounce it, but I think it's Omele. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
So there's an artist named Omele. He's very, I guess, he's popular. He's getting popular, but apparently he's known for bringing girls. So he's known for bringing girls on stage to do the silhouette challenge, where they just like drop a curtain, put a spotlight, and the girl just like he dances with a girl.
Okay.
But apparently none of them have been as bad as this one before. Yes,
I'm out. I've never actually seen a rendition of the silhouette challenge, so I'm just gonna look one up real fast because once you said silhouette challenge, I was like, wait, what is that?
That's the.
Did
the
you see
thing
the
they showed
video?
Yeah,
I saw the video, but
Yeah.
it
them
was
dancing.
like,
That's the silhouette thing. But normally you do it with like. Normally it's like something I don't know how to pronounce it. Like
that one.
yeah.
Is it the one with the red light or is it the?
No, it's a white light, right? I don't know. I don't do the. I don't
It's like a
know
red
this.
curtain in the video.
Yeah, the curtains are red.
Oh,
The
Because
light's always white. The curtains are red.
Yeah.
It's like it's only supposed to show the outline of a person. That's like the jokes and stuff.
is it? Hold on. Is it? Hold
Like,
on.
have you seen Austin Powers?
Which one?
I know, John.
Brother Zaydo. I
Is
think
it
it's
this one?
that
That's the still.
No, that's a TikTok trend.
that's a TikTok trend.
Yeah.
So yes, we're close enough to it. But like instead
Okay.
of that, it's like it's like a curtain. It's like how you can't see, you just see shadows moving, and it's just a light. So you gotta try to figure out. This happened in Austin Powers, where like I forgot Austin.
Oh,
yeah,
was it Gold Member?
yes,
Yeah, it's Gold Member.
Okay.
and like
yes.
Mini-Me and Austin were doing stuff, and he's like, his hand looks like his
Yes.
junk
Yes.
and the guy's
I
like, this dude can do impressive tricks.
Yeah.
And then it looked like he gave birth to him and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember now.
Yeah, that's so like that. So but apparently he's done this. He's done this before, but this one was a lot worse because he saw a girl. Well, of course, saw a fan in the crowd. He's like, "Want to come up?" He picked her. She was already like, all like how we was talking about how Usher was holding on to Alicia Keys. They were already doing that on the stage, like to his performance. He already had her hands around the waist and like that, and he was like, who wants to come on stage? And he saw her with her man holding like that. He's like, you want to come on stage? And then it showed them. And then it showed the whole thing. Like she, like in the silhouette, it like she drops down to her knees in front of him. All those stuff. Like does the slow grind up. He bends her over like it's a Jamaican dance.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I gotta go look at the video again. Hold on.
Like broke it down.
The video that I saw, it's extended, so they pan to the boyfriend in the crowd.
Oh, yeah. That's what I sent that word because like they pan to the boyfriend in the crowd.
Yeah.
In fact, I sent one where like the security guards are pointing at him and laughing at him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
That makes it worse.
Wait. I gotta go back. How long ago did you send that?
It's been a while, but like I sent that because I wanted you guys to see like people were legit like laughing.
Okay, I found it. Yes.
You found it? Okay.
Yeah, I found
Like
it.
security, like a security guard comes up and was like, "That one, right?" And it's just, and I was like, "Yo, wild to me."
This the clown.
I would never.
Oh no.
That,
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Yes. Oh no.
My favorite thing right now is that like everyone's like, "What we do with that?" And I'm like, "Have you?" just people making up things. Like, I guess we gotta die tonight.
No, if I'm driving, if I have to drive you home that night, first of all, I'm not saying a word to you, right? Then I just might like jump out of the car while it's speeding on the highway and let you roll.
There's a video of them after the show, like he like walking away from her, and her friends are like talking to her, and she literally goes like, "Was it that bad?" And her friends like, "Yes, it was that bad.
Yes, that was terrible. Yes,
yeah."
And then I think today or yesterday, she actually put up an apology video.
Yeah,
apologizing to us.
It was more apologizing and defending herself.
It was a more defending video.
Yeah,
she said sorry. Yeah. She put things in more perspective. She's like, I don't know why they say he bought the tickets. I bought the tickets. I'm like, all right,
none of this matters.
Yeah, that doesn't justify your actions technically to this. I'm like, all right, cool. You bought the tickets. That doesn't make it better what you did.
That's
the only reason why. Tell you her video is the only reason why I know that. She was like, oh, they talked about like this because like apparently he's like she's like she knows that he does that at the show. I was like, so
why would you?
That you want to understand when she said that? I was like, I want you to know that doesn't help you in this situation because
it doesn't.
You like I understand you know he does that and you told him he does that. So, like, y'all had a conversation about that. If you get picked up, I don't think you doing those actions were a part of the discussion.
Probably not. You know why? Because he probably didn't think that she would actually get picked up on stage. He probably didn't think that either.
I mean, she's literally in the front, like, waving with her camera in the front, waving, like, pick me, basically, you know? So,
yes.
Come on.
I mean, at a certain point, you still want to play the odds. Even if,
right.
Even if you do have a discussion about that, like, okay, like you could do this. The funny part, if there's another part of the video where they show him picking him, and she looks back at him before she goes on the thing.
It's kind of like a final approval type thing, or like
I have no idea. Like the way I don't know what the thing was, but I know she squinted her eyes at him, like like the look up and down as she was going, like the up and down look, like.
To her man or to Omale?
To her man.
Her man. Oh, nah. Yeah. You gotta go. You gotta go. After that, you have to go. No, I'm sorry.
Listen,
you gotta go.
If this was me, if I was in this situation, I definitely would have walked out of that concert. That bitch would have been left there. She'd catch a ride with her friends, whatever.
As soon as I saw the full silhouette, as soon as I saw the silhouette of her going down on her knees, I'm like, oh, looks like I'm going home. There's nothing else to it.
Yep. Nah, she gotta go.
I saw video. My favorite thing
is over.
My favorite thing because like it's so popular because now it's in every TikTok. One person. Have you ever heard? This is an anime thing, but like there's like a thing they go like, "What you gonna do?" He's like, "Roses are red, violets. No one that goes against me shall prosper." I summon Big Raga, the op stopper, and it's just a giant white monster. This shit's so funny. I love it. That's how.
She has to go. She can't. Delete my number. Delete me off all social media.
So
find your own way back home, huh?
So to continue the story, after all that, do you know about Kai Cenat?
I do. Yes.
Brother Zay, do you know about Kai Cenat?
Yes, of course.
Oh yeah. So the one of the streamer of the year 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So he reached out to her.
He's from the Bronx, right?
Yes, he is.
My man. I mean, we gotta get him on the show.
We can try.
Yeah.
But he's part of AMP. There's a lot of few of them, but they're popular. There's almost as popular as RDC. Those two always go. Those are the two that always like go against each other on sporting events. They're weird. There's like 2 of them that are actually from the Bronx, actually.
Oh, you went to a Frederick Douglass school. Nice.
Oh, so he reached out to her to have her come on the show.
Really?
To have her come on the stream, like to give like her side of the story. He reached out to her on TikTok. Yo, her response to him reaching out.
Wait, I didn't see that. What was her response?
So he was like,
I'm scared.
She was like, hey, they're going on this. Like, do you want to come on the show to give your side of the story? She goes like, I appreciate you for reaching out. All this stuff. She goes like, how will I be compensated for my time going on the street?
Wow. I mean, she knows what she's doing. Kai makes money.
Kai makes money, yes.
You're not gonna get a free whatchamacallit out of me.
A free interview?
Yeah, so you're not gonna get a free interview out of me. No.
I would.
To talk about how I disrespected my man. No, at least I'm gonna get paid for it.
No, but
that's the least I can do.
The way that social media works is like, that's a connect right there. You're connected with Kai. He's one of the top streamers out there.
That will lead to more.
You can link your TikTok or your page, your social media page, straight with him saying, I'm on Kai's page. Boom, she's going to blow up with a couple 100,000 views and followers and stuff.
You got a point.
You got to look at this. She's asking for compensation up front from like on some of the biggest streamer. And like, tell you the truth, most people never get paid to do Twitch streams. That just started now because of Ross with rappers. She's not rappers started to be asking for money like this. You know this, right?
Yeah, but you're trying to capitalize off of.
You want to know what capitalizes? You take that stream because that leads to more.
Yeah.
Once you do one, more people are gonna reach out to you. They'll be like, "Oh, she was on Kai." That can lead to you showing up on TV to get compensated for it.
Definitely.
That's where you're gonna get more money.
Meanwhile, my man sitting at home crying with a tub of ice cream.
Oh no, Kai found him too.
Drugs. Oh, word?
Kai found the guy too.
Did he respond?
He responded. It's like, yeah, I'll do it tonight. He found him. He found him a few days ago. And he's like, oh, do you want to come on stream? He said, yeah. He showed up on a stream. He did like an hour interview, and not only did he do an hour interview, he set him up for like a 20v1, like so he can have a date with 20 girls.
Nice, my man.
Which then led to his TikToks on his TikTok page blew up. He's got 100,000 followers now.
You see, she fumbled that. She fumbled that big time.
Okay, so what's his whatchamacallit?
He cleared up some stuff. I didn't watch it because like there was not a lot of close up. I things like that. I'm not brother say. Nothing against you.
Hold on.
Hey, you watch series more than me. I'm sorry, bro.
That's true. The
same way the brother Jay watches more movies. It just is what it is.
Yeah. You know, I don't even watch that many. It's brother Matt that watches a lot. He watches streams. He don't watch TV. He watches streams.
Yeah, I don't watch streams at all.
So brother Matt's the stream. You guys are the movies, the TV shows.
Facts.
I'm sports and anime. That's how we live.
We got our place in the world.
Yep. You catch me watching TV. It's probably some random sports thing that no one wants to watch.
I gotta find. I want to see that interview with Kai, because that will be interesting.
The first thing he did was clear up something. He cleared up, like, apparently there was like a rumor going on that like they were dating for 7 years before that. Apparently he's like, nah, we weren't dating for 7 years. We were just almost at a year at that point.
Okay.
So like he cleared up.
You know the social media, they'll start spinning things.
Absolutely.
A 7-year, relationship was ruined. This is bullshit until it comes out, the horse's mouth.
I didn't even know where that came from. I started seeing it was a 7-year relationship that she ruined. I was like, yeah. And my brain was like, damn, you just gonna go on and dance like that for ruin a 7-year relationship? I was like,
that's how it starts. You read it somewhere, you believed it, boom, there you go. That's it.
You're right. I just saw it. I was like, damn, that's crazy. All right, next. Also, as a person, I also would have been like, damn, you really like. If I got called on stage to get a lap dance from like someone, I don't know if I'd do it if I'm in a 7-year relationship.
Wouldn't I would be like, it could have been, what's her name? It could be either Chloe Bailey or who's my baby? Her.
Who's my baby?
Who's my baby?
She could play the guitar for me, and her.
She played the guitar at the Super Bowl.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw something that was like how many people Usher had on the thing. It was like, this is the most black performance I've seen in a while in the Super Bowl.
He brought a lot of niggas out. Jermaine Dupri was looking crazy. But
I thought that was CeeLo.
Everybody did.
Everybody thought that was CeeLo. I knew off rip. I was like, why is Jermaine Dupri dressed like
It's just CeeLo. That's what
Yeah,
they
he
CeeLo
just like
wear.
CeeLo. That's how I thought it was.
I was like, why is CeeLo here? Like, I was like, is he doing? I was like, and also that's like Gnarls Barkley, his character. I'm like, why is he Gnarls Barkley it up? What's the point? This is so weird to me. And then after I saw the picture, I was like, that was Jermaine Dupri. Why he look like part of Lollipop Guild?
Right. He was looking crazy, bro.
Like, what is?
Oh, there's more video. Oh man,
this is the most popular thing on TikTok right now.
And this dude he's watching the whole thing.
Yeah, he was front stage to look at this.
Yeah, he was right there.
I could never.
Oh, he hurt.
I could never. I gotta go home. Ooh. After like the first knee drop thing, I'm keeping my way to the back. If I look back and I see him bend her over and start doing like the fake hump motion, like a real dance, I'm like, oh, definitely.
Oh, that wasn't fake.
I mean,
he was dry humping her.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Look at I was watching the
video. I was like, not the dagger. I gotta go home.
Oh,
going home. I'm going home.
Yeah, I'm out. We're done after this.
Don't call me, please. I need to be alone with my brothers. I might even go home. I'm out. I'm going somewhere.
Now, once they drop the curtain, nah, she gotta go. Yo, if he becomes like the biggest fuckboy on the planet, this is his villain origin story. Right here. Cue the music. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot there was like that. A lot of people was like, this is gonna be his villain origin story. And I remember
straight up.
Someone was like, yo, it's like, yo, we really gave they gave him Omega got a confidence boost on this one. I was like, God, not right.
Damn.
We joke about, if this was my girl, like I think I'm leaving, but you really got to think about the psychological damage that does to a person, especially a man.
Oh, absolutely.
When another man is essentially having his way with another woman, like with your woman. You think like, okay, your woman is supposed to be doing all this stuff for you, and now she's like the opposite of Keke Palmer in the situation, where she's fangirling for some celebrity on stage that you pretty much can't compete with right now. So in that moment, you feel like, yo, this dude just took my girl from me, even if it's just for like 30 seconds. That's gonna be psychologically, that's gonna hurt.
Definitely does.
Psychologically, I am burnt. I am spit. I'm emotionally damaged.
Word, like
I cannot do this, Lord.
I can't.
I forgot. I said this to my friend. My friend was like, "Yo, that's my 13th reason right there." I was like, "Please, no." I was like, "No." He's like, "That'd be number 13." I was like, I can understand, but like, Jesus,
that's crazy.
That's legit straight. No one's gonna see this.
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that, especially after watching that series. I never read the book. Watching the series, I was just like, why you doing it to yourself? Why not? Well, no. What it is bad that she unalived herself, but then she made like whole tapes and had it sent out to everybody that influenced her decision to do so.
It's fun.
Isn't that, that's haunting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want you to know. I said this to my friend. He did something. I was like, I want you to know, I'm crazy enough to take my life and then come for yours later. It's like, don't ever play with me.
Excuse me, brother? Damn.
I said that in high school, but I fully deleted it. I was in football. I'm like, I forgot we was doing something. I looked at it. I was like, yo, I'll kill myself and come for you later. Like, we died together. Remember this. He looked at me. He's like, aren't you going too far? I was like,
nope. Did I stutter?
I was like, you questioning me?
I didn't go far enough.
I got a knife right now. I take life right now. That's also, I said that to you, didn't I? You said something. I was like, I'll serve life in prison.
Yes. I forgot what I said, but yeah.
Like, he said something, he made an insult. I just looked around. I was like,
Oh my goodness. I just don't. I think it's unfortunate that boundaries aren't respected anymore. Because that's ultimately what this comes down to. Nobody's respecting boundaries. She didn't respect the boundaries of her relationship, even though, in that moment, she became a fan.
You're a fan, but like, Jesus.
Is it really worth it though? Like,
it depends on the relationship. Like, if you just met each other, that's for you guys to decide. Any relationship to me that's close to a year, not really. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that drama after. Like, if I'm in a relationship right now and like we've been dating for 11 months and we go see Kaylani, I'm just saying as one, and Kaylani points me out to give me a lap dance with her backup dancers, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to deal with that when I get home. I'm not doing it.
Right. just because you want to put on a show, I gotta suffer.
Yeah, like, I'm not doing this.
Well, that shows the maturity and common sense that you have.
True. Me.
It's just not out there for them.
We lost the show someone. I'm back now. Damn camera.
Yeah.
I feel bad for like you see those videos where it's like Caribbean, Jamaican parties where like,
oh Lord,
people are so on time. I feel bad every time I see those videos. I'm like, my brain's like, damn, if I'm dating someone that's at a party and I see her on the camera, I'm like, I'm blocking.
That's not dancing. That's not dancing.
Let's see.
Especially if she's on the floor, spread eagle, and someone's like doing a frog splash from off the table. I'm like, yo, block me. Don't like I'm blocking everyone,
bro.
I'm reporting the video so it's never seen again.
What I'm about to say is gonna sound so crazy, but it has to do with this, like we're talking about. This is why
how crazy are we talking? How crazy are we talking? Like,
just hear me out, okay? This is why I kind of don't date like Caribbean women, because of that. It's like you just said, I do not want to go on Instagram or nothing and seeing you will spread eagle with your legs open and some dude jumping off of a cliff and landing in between your legs and start humping. Like, I don't want to see that. It's not okay. Okay. I'm gonna send y'all a video.
No, it's okay.
No, listen. I'm gonna send y'all a video, right?
No, I'm gonna tell you something worse, because I know brothers who do that. Because those are my track teammates.
So I know brothers that do that too.
And I'm like, they be like, yo, Tay, you gonna party with us? And this was in college. Like, yo, you wanna come to a party? No. I was like, nah.
No, y'all do too much at your parties. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna send y'all a video, right? Of some like activities at a whatchamacallit. What they call it? Carnival.
Yeah.
Right?
Carnival.
Listen, they are lively events. They're cultural events, but they're lively events. It's just too much for me. You know, the type of man that I am. No. I'm gonna send you some videos, right?
You can send me a video. So I think I saw one like some dude picked up a girl, like was humping her in the air, put her on a bike and rolled off with her. He's still doing it. And I was like,
that's crazy.
and all I could think of was, if that was my girl, I'd be highly upset. Like, highly. Now, of course, that's your culture. Get put on
a bike and go. And I was just looking at him like, my nigga, that dude just pulled a Trey Songz on me. He just stole her and went away.
Like, literally, he just kidnapped her.
I just started running after the bike.
So, instead of
come back,
like being the bitter, insecure man, you know what? It's too much for me. Y'all can have that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna show you some videos, and I promise you're gonna be like, "What? If this was my girl, I'd be highly upset, highly, dude. Because this is no boundaries no more, bro. There's just none.
Yeah. There's definitely a difference between dancing and then basically having sex with your clothes on the dance floor, because that's what they're doing. I'm just the big difference.
Come on.
And if you're in a relationship doing that, there's no respect for your partner. There's no respect for yourself. You know,
fuck the partner. They just disrespectful. What we can do about that?
Yeah, definitely.
I have to anytime. You know how many times I'm like with some friends and I see them doing stuff. And I just see like 3 dudes start walking. I'm like, we need to go. I'm not really trying to fight people tonight, and y'all not in the right state of mind to help.
Isaiah, what's your Instagram?
It should be Beware 23.
Thank you. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Put it in our group chat. Let producer JC this shit too. He'd be like, what is this
shit?
Why are you sending me this, bro?
No, I'm gonna just send y'all the page and just let y'all scroll through the video.
I'd rather not.
Because it gets wild. Is this it?
Oh my god.
Well, this is not the one that I wanted to send, but I'm gonna send it anyway.
No, the danger that the carnival and any Caribbean parties are like the most wild thing I've ever been a part of. I've never been to carnival, but like any Caribbean party where it's just like dance hall stuff. Oh, can I tell you this? When I was in London, dance hall wine music is one of the most popular things in London.
I can imagine because there's a large West Indian population out there. So
yes, I could not. I'm not gonna lie to you. As someone who goes to parties, and I told Brother Jay this. Brother Jay, when I go to parties, I'm not really a person that likes to stand at the wall. I will dance in the middle. I will dance, but I'm not dancing with people. I just dance to dance because I enjoy it by myself.
Okay.
So but whenever I do dance, when I was dancing in London, every time I would dance by myself, like I had my guys with me. They would go to the bar, and like they would go get me a drink, bring us drinks, and I would like send them the money. Every time they came back, I had like 3 women around me. Like I'm not dancing with them; I'm dancing by myself. When I can tell you, like as soon as the 3 women and my boys come back, like these men would like push me out the way to get on top of these girls. And I was like, I never wanted any part of this anyway. It is the most like rough things. Like as soon as one girl starts like one wine, you'll just see like 4 of them like like real predators. And I'm like, my brain's like, I feel bad. I forgot there was one girl who was like just twerking. I saw her once. I looked away. I looked back. There was like 8 dudes in a circle around her. I was like, oh nah. This is like
too much for me.
I was like, I can never.
Yeah, Brother Jay, those videos are crazy.
You see it, right?
I'm afraid.
Yeah. If that's my girl, I'm upset. I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why? You got all this ass out.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
Just real quick. Just look at it real quick. Just look at the first 5 seconds.
I can see. Did she just stop listening to this player? Is it just? I have so many questions. Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot happening for me.
It's a lot going on. I can't. Wrap us up, Tay. Wrap us up. Wrap us up, brother. Wrap us up.
This man is destroyed. He's like, we gotta go.
I am distraught. I'm physically hurt. I'm emotionally damaged. He's about to go. I see tears coming to you. It's really over for you. You really put yourself in that mindset. Like,
just imagine if that's your woman showing all this ass on the internet. For what? What? For what? For what?
You're not even getting paid. That's the worst part. That's a free thing. If it was OnlyFans or something else, you'd be like, I guess you're getting paid. It's somewhat of a defense. But there ain't nothing for this. That's a whole nother channel.
Oh, Brother Zay. Before we actually do wrap up, we have a tradition here at the end of every episode called Grind My Gears. Right? Would you like to partake in Grind My Gears? You got
no.
something that pisses you off? Yeah. What was yours, brother?
Let me just ask you, does it have to do with the topic?
No, it could be anything.
Okay.
I go off on everything in life.
Something that just really pisses you off, gets under your skin, pet peeves, all that good stuff.
All right.
Me.
Me. What really grinds my gears is that, I work with people. Do basic customer service and sales and stuff.
Gross.
If a customer comes up to me and they yelling at me, we didn't even say good morning or anything. They didn't say hi, how you doing? And they just yell at me. I'm sorry. I'm matching that energy.
Oh,
especially at my job, there's bulletproof glass between us. You're gonna get the same energy, okay? All right. And if you want, I'll take off the shirt, take off the badge. We go outside. All right. So don't think that it can't happen. I got a 15. All I need is 2 minutes. Okay, I'm matching energy. Just don't come at me with no angry. You mad at the company? You ain't mad at me.
Facts.
Tone it down, okay?
Facts.
Before you get rocked. That's my gear. Don't come at me with that energy. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I'll match it.
You don't know how much I wanted to hurt people at Target.
No bulletproof glass between us.
I don't give a fuck. I would have swung if someone swung on me first. I say this on my leg. Younger me then, not as like physically ready to go. Me now, I'm ready to swing at any moment you test me. I forgot something happened on the weekend. Yo, sorry, we're going another grandma gears.
Go.
Not you, because you NTA say just people on NTA. Understand, like when you on the bus and trains, you have to sit next to people and stuff sometimes. Why are you hitting me with your butt? I don't understand this. Like not like
excuse
that.
Me.
I'm sitting down and like, all right, I'm sitting down. I understand there's a spot and like the bus can get crowded or the train can get crowded. Why are you in my space? This is my spot. There's like a whole thing for it. I should not feel your hip and ass on me. Did I tell you right now? I was ready to swing on this team. I don't even know what race they were, but like one dude sat next to me and someone pointed towards my direction. I put my whole music on pause. Like, what is going on? Look how I'm ready to take on. I know it was 3 of them. I was ready to take on everyone and everything.
What time was this?
It was like 5. This was 6 o'clock. So I was already done with the shift.
Okay, all right.
Like, I was done with the shift.
He was thinking 2:33.
No, I was thinking
like
what time in the morning this was, because they'd be,
this is
I think
afternoon.
Bus rides in the morning are worse than they are in the evenings.
I remember I swung out of high school. They can't.
You say you ready to swing on a high school student?
I swing on a high school student and they test me enough.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the ones that like to run back and forth on the train, like kick it and like buzzing by people. I don't mind chipping one. I take on a whole team. I remember this one dude. I was on a train. We were in Brooklyn with another friend. I'm not gonna say his name, but like someone threw something on. Like they hit the train door that he was standing on, and then like the group came in. He literally stepped in and run. Like he's like, "Yo, what is good with y'all?" And I was like, "Oh, looks like we're gonna have to fight 6 high school students. I'm about to fuck 4 of them."
No, straight up, it's tight.
Like he really ran in front of them. There was 6 of them, and I was like, "Yo, if it is what it is, I gotta fight." It was 3-6, and the other friend's like, I was like, "Why is he doing that?" I'm like, "So you," and my brother's like, so you clearly not with it. I understand, but if he swing first, I gotta be with it. I can't let him go by himself.
Bro, this kid's out of control, man. The subway surfing is out of control now too.
Absolutely,
I don't know. It's crazy.
That's how much you got. That's how much of a friend you got me. Like you start swinging, damn, I can't let you go out by yourself. Look, I'm in this bitch forever. If it's a 1v1, I'm gonna be. If it's a 1v1, I'm gonna be like, all right, let me wait. So as I see someone try to sneak in, I'm on that Westbrook shit. It's like, what we doing? You can sneak, I can sneak too. What's good?
Westbrook really be with the shits. I appreciate that.
If you ever get a chance, look up Westbrook in fights. He's never in the middle circle. He's with his hands, put a hand on his hand, just with his fist closed, like I did. They caught him on camera once. Like it was like I think it was like Carmelo and like Paul George. You saw Westbrook creeping from the side, like you just see his eyes twitch. He's like it's not happening. He had a suit and everything all out of bounds, ready to go. He's like,
I remember that.
It's like, well, fuck it. All right, you want me to take it out?
Yes.
Hey, this has been the Exclusive Brother podcast. I want to thank you all for tuning in for this stuff and the stupidity that we do, especially me.
The foolishness.
If you want to interact with us, please like and oh my God. Please like and subscribe and comment. This is why Brother Zay does this for loading up. I can't do this shit. We do read the comments, so please like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the YouTube channel, the Excuse A Brother podcast. If you want to interact with us more on Instagram, it's excuse_me_brother. That ends with an A because I made it, so you already know the joke, so it's not racist. This is always going to be a thing, and I love it so much. You want to follow us on TikTok? It's Excuse Me Brother, no spaces, and the brother ends with ER because producer Jay made it. We all know he's racist. And then on Facebook, it's excuse space me space brother with the ER, and brother Jay made it. So you already know what it's about. So he's on that racist comment for his pro people. Thank you for listening. So good morning, good night, good evening, good day, whenever you listen to it. We just appreciate you for listening.
I was about to start dancing, but there's no video.
Next time.